It is a game changer. The battle over legalized online sports betting in California is certainly heating up, and you can barely turn on the TV without seeing the ads. After years of debate, voters in November, all of us will decide whether sports gambling will be legal in the state and how it will all work.
Prop 27 supports financially disadvantaged tribes that don't own big casinos.
It would authorize a massive expansion of online sports gambling in California, turning every cell phone, laptop, tablet, and even video game console into a gambling device.
So Prop 27 could turn California into a multi-billion-dollar sports gambling market. But some Indian casinos say they would take a major hit by all of this. It's already become the most expensive ballot fight in California history, with $424 million spent on sports betting measures. Lauren Toms has a closer look at what's at stake.
The battle over legalizing online sports wagering has become one of the most expensive in California history. Under Proposition 27, online sports gambling companies would hit a jackpot. But Indian casinos say they would take major losses if people could bet on their favorite sports teams from just about anywhere.
It's the holy grail of the sports gambling industry.
Going to activate the largest market in the world for sports wagering.
If passed, Californians would be able to gamble on popular sports betting apps like DraftKings, FanDuel, and BetMGM, among others, and require these companies to pair up with local Indian casinos.
You'll also be able to bet on fantasy sports, esports, the Academy Awards.
3 California tribes have openly backed Prop 27, with 57 others formally opposing the legislation. Just outside Clear Lake, leadership of the Big Valley Rancheria operates a small casino and sees Prop 27 as an ace in the hole.
You're talking about a small tribe, limited revenues, small gaming institution, and we could probably easily quadruple our efforts in what we're trying to do, particularly around establishing homes and purchasing more land to build those homes on.
Grattan Rancheria says it would break the bank for large casinos that depend on their gambling sovereignty.
If you're just interested in sports betting and you can do it from your couch, why have to get up and drive over to a casino?
Chairman Greg Sarris says the billion-dollar online sports gambling industry has the potential to siphon away funds from his casino.
The corporate monster has come once again to take our land, take ours.
If passed, it would require 15% tax revenue from online sports wagers to go to non-gaming tribes or tribes with small casinos. The other 85% would go for housing and substance treatments across the state.
If you introduce a mobile component in California, this will blow away the field.
And it all comes down to the numbers. If approved, the proposition is projected to increase state revenues dramatically by at least $500 million per year.
It is the holy grail of U.S. sports betting markets. And so they're all in 2022 for good reason.
Now, if voters approve Prop 27 on Election Day, people aged 21 and over will be able to legally and virtually gamble on all kinds of sporting events as early as September 2023.
Wow, I think that's a concern for a lot of people. That could be a major game changer. But also, we're talking about 2 different propositions. So explain that. We've got 26 and 27, right?
Correct. You're absolutely right. Now, Proposition 26 focuses exclusively on in-person sports wagering. Now, this can be done at a horse track or in person at these tribal casinos. Now, we've seen all kinds of ads related to both of them, usually back-to-back, Juliet. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to sports gambling and making that legal in California.
Yeah, it's big business. We're talking about controlled by the native tribes or commercial gambling. So those are the competing forces on top of having access on your phones to all ages, which is scary. But what happens if both propositions actually do win?
Yeah, Juliet, that is a great question. Now, it is still unclear which of these measures have the best chance of passing, but there is a lot of statewide support for legalizing sports wagering. More than 30 states have legalized it, and I'm told the people who wrote each of these propositions closely watched any procedural issues from previous states to avoid legal headaches. And if both are approved in November, experts say they do not pose a significant enough conflict for it to spark many legal challenges, but it is possible that one side could argue the proposition conflicts the other, which would jeopardize them becoming law.
Hundreds of millions of dollars on both sides. are weighing in. Okay, we'll see. Thank you for that thorough report. We'll see what happens in November as well. All right, Lauren Toms. And you can watch our special on sports betting tonight at 7:30, streaming on CBS News Bay Area. We also have a full breakdown of the ballot measures. Just go to kpix.com/sportsbetting.